Hi, I'm Hideki. I taught two classes. The first one I'm going to talk about right now is the toss class. In my class I covered basics of a toss, the mechanics of the toss, and then I went to some more advanced tosses after that. The basics, mechanics of it, if you were to imagine a poi spinning and it'd be a release toss, the head goes up into the air and you'll see that the tail follows around. If it's just a ball, like if you're juggling, it just goes straight up. But because it's got the handle to simulate what your poi will do, you'll see it flips out. So if you're to just release, it's going to do the same thing. Then I talked about aiming. If you want to throw it that way or this way, it's a matter of letting go before or after. If I want straight up, it's just I have to let go right here, so it's going to go up this way. And if I want to toss it this way, to the left, if I release it early, then it's going to go that way. And same going to the right, late, it's going to go more that way. Also the axis of forward or back is determined by the plane. If I wanted to toss it forward, the up plane should be bending forward, so therefore the preparation plane should be bending back. So from the side, instead of being a straight up and down plane, it would be kind of more this way. So if I want to toss it forward, if it's leaning forward, it's going to go forward. This is useful if you're doing something behind you. If you want to toss it forward, instead of going straight for your heel, you want to kind of go out, so this is going to go forward. Or if you want to do just a straight up and down behind you, you don't want to have it go out, you want to have it go straight down, so it's just going to go up and then behind you. So those are the mechanics of aiming, which is timing and plane control. I talk about different tosses from behind the back catch. Oh, I almost forgot. Juggling, it's all about tossing. Juggling is much more difficult than tossing with poi. If you stop tossing them in your juggling, then you stop your act. Versus if you're doing poi, if you do a toss and then stop tossing, that's great. It's also high risk, high reward. The reward is that everybody loves it. Even jaded advanced poi spinners will cheer for someone tossing. It's also because all of a sudden it's not in your hand anymore. And when it's not in your hand, you have no control over it, and so that's more impressive. It's also high risk because if you drop your poi, it's worse than just hitting yourself. If you're doing fire and you hit yourself, that's not good. But if you're doing fire and it's on the ground, that's even worse. So it's higher risk. Also with fire in the dark, the first time you do it, the chain disappears because you can't see it. So you have to really internalize where the chain is in your mind to be able to catch it at night. I did some hand transfer in addition to tosses. The simplest was a butterfly to switch hands. So you're going from downward to upward. With one hand, it's just switching hands. And then with two poi, it's switching both at the same time. Just a little trick if you're going the upward butterfly, if you stick out your thumbs, they just go into your hand like that. So up on top, up on bottom. I did a flashy move where it's same direction to a butterfly catch. That wasn't good. I think I messed up worse in my first video. So yeah, butterfly catch. And that was basically my class. I think I may have done a few other things, but that was just it. Thanks.